Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to fight as a trio. We're going to be breaking down clips and fights from pro trio tournaments, FNCS, all that fun stuff. So here we're going to start off with Khanada, Saf, and Stretch. They just got patted on by this purple team here. We have Junior, Twitcher, and then their third is far away. So they're taking this fight. Khanada misses his shot, and then he fucking bat hits this guy, comes down, and then right here, this is important. While this guy is knocked and it looks like he's looking at him, his eyes are actually back here. At least I think so, because he notices that Junior back here doesn't have the wall behind the stair right here, so he knows all he has to do is pop this open, pop the brick wall right in front of him open, take this wall and loop around. And this kind of very much shows their fighting style. Khanada seems to be the one. Let's break this down into like a SWAT team, like right in a room. So we have Khanada. He's going in right away. The flashbang's thrown in. He's the first one through the door. Saf is directly behind him. And then Stretch is either A, on a rooftop somewhere sniping through the windows, or he's, flying through the windows 5 seconds late. That's kind of their whole style, is that they're all kind of letting Khanada go in first, and then they're all supporting him, just in case Khanada misses his shot. And this, we'll see it perfectly here. So Khanada runs in, misses his shot, and then he gets the knock, but look who comes next. Saf is right through the door. Stretch is directly behind Khanada. We'll see that here. There's Stretch right there, the blue knight. Then they notice, okay, this guy's right here. So Khanada's plan is he's just going to psycho out. He's going to lose this fight just because this guy has his shotgun out and he's only at 70 health. But it doesn't matter because he's fine with trading, because right now it's a 3v1. So if he goes down, it's a 2v1. And I mean, Saf and Stretch are directly behind him. So unless this guy has a gold pump and he one pumps both of them, which would be fucking unreal, but he doesn't, and he doesn't do any of that. So it's pretty much not a 50-50. I'd say this is like a 99% chance they win this fight, unless this guy has a gold pump, and that's like the 1%. Because there's no one else near around except for this solo from earlier, so they just full hop in and they finish the fight off. And that's their whole fighting style, is again, Khanada goes in through the front door, W key in as hard as possible. Saf is right behind him, or finding another angle in the same box that isn't the same way he comes in. So for example, Khanada came in like this, but Saf could come in from any of these opposite sides, and then Stretch comes in a few seconds late, or he's spraying or doing something like that, depending on the situation. Alrighty, so we have another little example here. We have Stretch, Saf, and Khanada. This is the same game, and they're pushing, what's their name? These guys. This is a common thing I see with a lot of pro trios, is that they always try, Stretch went for it, but he got shot down, but they always try to do the single ramps high as possible, just trying to get height. Obviously, it's a little unlucky because they have a ramp to go up. This guy here can always just crank like 3 boxes and already be higher than Stretch if he was to do that. So Stretch is a little bit ahead, and I don't know if he gets tagged. He does get tagged up a bit, so he's dealing down here. And really, their issue is that this guy has no fucking health, number one. But these guys are really split, because they can easily get 3v2'd here, and it'll take some time for Polgar to get down, especially that he's the one with the most HP. These guys are pretty shambles. I'm assuming one of these guys cracked K-Row here. So Stretch is getting sprayed, and then he starts getting supported with Saf and Khanada. And if you notice, they don't stop. This is something that I find a lot of trios do. They don't stop and hold the walls. Instead, they both start going up together. And the idea is that they're going to be aggressive on these guys. Hopefully find one that's caught out, like this guy is caught out below. They're going to go up, and that's how they're going to take the pressure off of Stretch so he can heal, is by being more aggressive. This is something I used to do in chess. Again, I'm not a godly chess player. I would only face people in my high school. There's like 700 people in my high school, so we weren't a big high school. But the idea was that a good defense, in my opinion, is a great offense. The idea, especially with chess, because if you get them in check, then whatever the fuck they have planning, they can't deal with it. They have to handle with the check. So that's kind of what I think their idea is that they send Saf and Khanada up while Stretch heals, and they be aggressive. They're the ones taking the shots. They're shooting back. They're going higher and higher. Look how high they are. They have to make sure they're high enough to where this guy can't go up and pressure them. And if he does rip up, then they're going to get sprayed. So what ends up happening is, I'm assuming that they're common. Okay, we have one here and one in the back. There has to be one still below us or lurking somewhere. So they're thinking, where's this guy below us? And then they probably hear him stepping around, building, or whatever he's doing, because he's jumping around down here. And once these two are grouped up, someone must let's push the guy below us. Khanada hits this guy down here, and then that sends all three of them already from different angles to push this guy down here. Because they're boxing up, they're fucking around, and this guy's just fending for himself right now. So I'm trying to get in here and see what happens. But he basically just gets full sent. I mean, it's kind of flipped in this case. We don't have Khanada getting supported. We have Stretch and Saf going in like this. And that's just how it happens. But it's still kind of like their whole... You'll see their whole playstyle. Ideally, Khanada is the one with Saf, it feels like. But it is fine for them being split up like this. So they get this kill pretty easy, and now it's a 3v2. Full health. They know one of these guys are pretty low. They've been tagging them up the full time. And they're boxed up healing. You can hear them healing probably like right around now. And they're in a 2x2 here. So it's pretty much just getting angles, getting piece control, and wrapping this fight up. It's a pretty easy fight. You shouldn't lose these if you play it right. As you can see, Khanada is so far ahead of Saf and Stretch. He's already in there, boxing up, you know, doing damage. He blocks off Polgar just in case he's in the cone. He's pressuring this guy here. Saf is on the same layer, and he's pressuring like this. And Saf is... See what Saf does. Saf is with Khanada. Love this replay system. And then he finds other angles. It's a 2v1, so he can play a little bit more crazy. He gets psychoed from Polgar, must calm, then this guy's psychoing me. Then Khanada goes, alright, I'll help you out. This guy at, and then they 3v1 them. Khanada this way, Saf this way. Let's see that. But 1, 2, 3. 3 directions. This guy doesn't stand a chance. Then I'm not sure if they get this guy or if they don't. But at this point, this is just a get in right now. There's no shot this guy can 3v1. So you guys all just full get into this guy's box and try to push. Saf down here has to heal because there's a good chance he can die. And Stretch is also pretty low, so it's a risky little play. Khanada hits him hard, and now they know they can full send it if they wanted to, but they just decide to finish the fight off like that. Alrighty, again, Stretch, Saf, and Khanada back again. This time they just padded on this team that is fighting another team low, and this is a big discommunication, or word that these guys have, is that Kevin is cranking up fighting Stretch and Khanada, and Parrot and Cypher here are just chilling, you know, 3 boxes down, vibing, doing their self. And this is like a big, you know, issue with a lot of trios, is that one player wants to fight, you know. This guy might be the fragger, I don't know what their whole trio idea is, because I've never heard any of them, but who knows, maybe they're pros or semi-pros, I don't know. But these guys are completely on different pages. He's cranking up. He's going to get full box. Khanada's going to come from one way, Stretch from the other. And then it's going to be a 3v2 and these guys lose. So really the main reason why these guys lost, obviously, you know, let's say these are equal skill level, is that this guy is in a situation where he's completely split up. So Khanada sneaks up behind him because he got stared off. And then this guy's pretty much dead. Cypher is here to help him now. And then now look, it's the exact same thing, but the difference now is that we have Saf and Khanada pushing guys, knowing that one of them is low. I think they're all the same skin, which I guess is pretty good, because if they weren't, then they would know which guy to target specifically. And then we have a 1v1 on height. This is a pretty good scenario if your team are good fighters, because it's, you know, we send this guy up here to fight as one. The issue is you don't want this guy to die, because then it makes it a 3v2. So whoever this guy is up here, he really has, you know, 2 chops. He can either A, try to finish his 1v1, or B, just try to stall it out and make sure Garrett here doesn't help out on the 2v2. Hopefully your guys' 2v2 is stronger than theirs, and then that's where it happens. So that's really the 2 options they have. So if we notice Stretch and Parrot, they are like kind of fighting. Stretch drops down to find Parrot, Parrot goes up, and then all while down here, they're just being hard fucking sent. They know one of them's low, one of them has to heal. So while, you know, it might be a 50-50 hopping in the box, it's not really, just because they know one of these players are low, and they do get a hard shot. So let's go all the way back here. So Saf's on the back wall. Khanada hits this guy hard. Saf can see it, so he knows if he hops in, he also has a god tag. It's not a 50-50 at all, even though he's in the box like this, because Cypher has no health. They kill this guy, and Stretch, I don't know if he calms it, but there is still one guy on height, and this guy has no idea what happened. Kevin is going to get full sent by Stretch this way, and Saf here is going to probably finish this fight. They get their kill. Oh, I think this is before they get paddled on. I can't remember though. Parrot's running for their life, and then that is it, because this guy is just hiding. Pretty sure that is all that happens. Yeah, then they start full sending another guy down here. These guys were absolutely shambles, so I'm pretty sure, you know, they recognize that Coastal down here is one shot, and they literally just hop in or spray him down. That's really it. and I'll be back with the next one. Alrighty, back again with Khanada, Stretch, and Staff. They notice here that basically what is happening is a team just good name. A team just paddled away from Khanada. He's going to be going up here at these guys, and he sprays this guy, cracks him, and he goes, "All right, I can go for the beast." He gets blocked. He gets a nice little. But right now he's chilling, waiting for Stretch and Staff to get up. Then once they're close enough, he starts, going his own way. Starts fucking getting crazy with the edits. Just go off. Finds this guy. And if we notice, we have their teammates over here. We have 2 over here and 1 here. And this is the guy he cracks earlier. Recognizes from the pin combo. And he hits 116, cleans it up. Now it's a 2-1. Look who's directly behind him. Staff, supporting. Goes up here. Fat fucking shot, 140. This guy's 1. He knows he's low. He's just going to hop in. Easy kill. Next guy comes up. Look who's on the way. We have Stretch coming up. Staff following suit. He hits a hard shot on him, and they just finish up the fight. And I think that is it in this. I think they pat on someone else. Yep, they do. Watch this one out. This one is basically what happens is Stretch gets a little too antsy for himself. He jumps down, and all 3 of them look at him. Basically, the idea does work out, and I don't know if he was planning this, but his whole mindset right now is I need to get the fuck out of here because he's going forward. So his plan is to run out of this opening right here and run. All 3 of these guys are thinking, holy shit, if we kill this guy super quick, then we can, it's a 3v2 and we should be able to win that. Obviously, they could out on Staff could probably kill these guys. But they're all so focused on Stretch. I mean, he's looking, and they don't pay attention to where the other 2 teammates are. And because of that, they just get fucking annihilated. So Stretch's whole plan is to run. He's running. That's all he cares about. He's running for the hills. And this guy gets cracked, and they probably haven't even calmed anything yet. This is probably just still silent or like, oh fuck, like on me is probably all this guy said. And then Stretch is literally a bullet, and they're just getting in. Because really, let's think about defense, offensive. They have to go really offensive here so Stretch can make it out, and these guys, fuck off for a bit. So they're box fighting right now. They're all lined up together. Staff looks like he falls down. Rolling. Khanada also falls down. Come on, guys. Just place floors. It's not that difficult. And if you notice here that they could keep aggressing this way through all these builds, but they decide to loop around. And I think that the point of this is that if they attack from this way, then it alleviates the pressure that's going to be on Stretch. Because these guys are all kind of looking for Stretch, and they know that someone boxed up down here, so they probably think, okay, that's the guy we probably fucking lasered at the beginning. So if you notice, they're all looking over here. Over this guy's not even looking the right way. Khanada goes ahead. Staff and Stretch are fucking healing down below. Khanada is just going in the box, and then they go for angles. Look what happens immediately. Stretch goes off to the left by himself. Staff comes up the middle for Khanada. Stretch is looking for some hard angles. They 2v1 this guy. And these guys are all low as fuck. I don't know why I'm pausing it. Stretch finds an angle, gets lasered. Get paddled on? No. And then these guys are just cleaned up, and that's the end of the fight. So again, these guys popping off. I might have to split these up because I didn't realize how long this is going to be. Yeah, I'll probably just fucking upload these in like a mini series, I guess. But I don't know. Is there another one after this? No. Now we go to. So the next episode will be about some other pros. This one was Stretch, Khanada, and Saf. I like to call their like. I don't know what the name of their fighting style can be. It's like Khanada goes in hard as shit. That follows, and then Stretch is off to himself. But that's the I would like to think is the normal plan, but it can work others depending on what happens. I don't think they comment when it does happen. So we saw a few clips ago when Stretch and Saf were together and Khanada was the one by himself. I think the issue with that is that Khanada is so in like the mindset of like hopping in that he has someone behind him supporting him, and that he's just a very confident, very good player, that he's still going to full send it. So that kind of forces Saf and Stretch to follow suit and also full send, even though they aren't attacking from the same angle. But worst case scenario, Khanada hops in, he trades 1 or 2, and then Saf and Stretch comes in and cleans it up. That could also work. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Next video I'll try to do 3 or 4 clips. I think I have one from Anas, Thomas, and Flick when they're on NA East. So that's the next video that I'll record right after this because I didn't think this was going to be that long, but here we are. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Cheers.